What's up, STL Cards Fan 010 here, Mr. Cardinal Nation. It's been a while since I've done my last video for you guys. Been real busy since college has started up in the last week. But I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do your questions first again. Oh yeah, I think last video. And then I'm going to talk about the Cardinals and how they've been going. But I was going to answer a couple of questions and I'm going to talk more in detail about the Cardinals. A couple of them that I liked were Malcow002. If Pujols was traded to the Cubs in the offseason, will success translate in winning for the Chicago Cubs? I don't think so. They need so many more pieces besides Pujols. The Cubs, they need pitching. Carlos Zambrano, he won't be back in Chicago next year. They got a few young guys, good talent, Castro, Bird, but they need more pitching. Pujols couldn't win for them. And it's just, honestly, it's just too hard to. I mean, they're not used to it, but it's just still hard to win in Chicago because there's just such a dark cloud over the head with that whole curse and everything. So, will it translate? No, I don't think it could. So, no, it would not translate over to them. Alright, Cincinnati Sports News asked me, with the Pirates' early success this season, do you think it could transfer over to next year and they can compete for a whole season? If they spend money this offseason to pick up some free agents, they got Ryan Loic and Derek Lee at the trade deadline. Didn't pan out for them so well. They went on a big losing streak after they lost that 19-inning game in Atlanta. They got the talent there. They got good pitching. They got solid relief. They got young talent. They decided their 9th and 2nd round overall picks in the draft. I think $17 million they spent on both, which is record money for those round picks. They need to develop within. They can't keep trading away all their star players and hopefully just keep on rebuilding. But I think it can. Their success can continue. I think they will be better next year. I think they can compete for a longer time next season. So I think they will, and I hope they do, actually. So that's it in my questions. But since my last video, unfortunately for us Cardinal fans, and if you Brewer fans are out there, you're gonna like this. But the Cardinals haven't been playing bad. They've been playing around 500 ball, and unfortunately the Brewers have won. They've been on juggernaut streak. I'd say like 24 or 28. I think they've won, which is just a ridiculous amount. I mean, hats off to them. I mean, they went on a streak at the right time in the dog days of summer when that separates the contenders from the pretenders. We're 9.5 right now, 9.5 games out right now, unfortunately. But still got about 38 to 42 games left, and you never know what can happen. I think that like 33 games, but anyway, it doesn't matter. We got 6 more with the Brewers, 3 next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and the following week on Labor Day, we got at home against the Brewers Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You never know what can happen. I'm not going to give up to them. I mean, yeah, you guys are saying no, it's over, but even when we're mathematically out, the last game of the season, I'll still be there thinking, alright, this is it, last game, division's on the line. I still have the mentality just because that's just who I am, and I'll never give up on them because I love them that much. But, I mean, it's not impossible. I mean, you look what the Rockies did in 07. They won 20-21 down the stretch to get in and beat San Diego in that one-game playoff. 2.5 weeks left in the 07 season as well. The Phillies came back and beat the Mets to win the division. It's down 7.5 games with about 14 games left. So it's not impossible. It really is not impossible. I mean, we just gotta go like on a 7 to 10 game win streak and just win 7 to 10 maybe. We haven't had a 5-game win streak all year. And even the bad teams like the Orioles have 5-game win streaks, and it's just we can't go in that run. Hopefully we can down the stretch, but I don't know. We just gotta keep hoping. Cardinal Nation's gotta keep hoping that we can. I mean, I'm gonna keep hoping. I'm gonna keep holding that faith. I don't know. Hopefully we can cut the lead in half by maybe the first week of September. You never know. But a couple other things I want to talk about. Mainly Tony La Russa. Dodgers Monday night. Chris Carpenter. It's the first man in the inning, and he goes to the bullpen in a 1-0 game. We end up losing that game, blowing it 2-1. Well, I think a lot of Cardinal fans are finally sick of Tony La Russa, me included. I think I'm done sticking by his calls. I was always iffy on his decisions, but I always would stick by him in some way. Now I'm just tired of him. And this night later, next night, Boggs. We are down 8-0 early, I think about the third inning. And he puts Boggs in there, bases loaded. I mean, at least put your best pinch hitter up and see what you can do. No, he let Boggs in there with 2 outs, and of course he's going to strike out, and that's what he did. And I think a lot of Cardinal fans are finally done with Tony La Russa and just fed up with his decisions and those calls. He's made some boneheaded calls over the years, and this week it's just been the same stuff. So, I don't know, I just think a lot of Cardinal fans are hoping that Tony La Russa era comes to an end, maybe after this year. I wouldn't mind seeing Jose Oquendo coming being our manager. I think he's got all the right qualities and attributes to be a manager in the major leagues. He's been in our organization for over 12 years now, and I really like Jose Oquendo. I think the players could rally around him, but that's it for a different day. But like I said, we're 9.5 out. We're playing the Pittsburgh Pirates tonight. Tonight's Friday. Said hopefully we'll cut the lead in half, or by the first week of September, and you never know. You really don't. And I want to give a shout out to Vikings Own 18, I believe it is. Check out his videos. He's just started his own little show like I did. Talks about, I think, just Minnesota sports, but I think he'll talk about other sports as well, like football, baseball, hockey. But I think it's mainly just about Minnesota, but I don't know. But check it out. Check his show out, his channel out, Vikings Own 18 that is. And just watch a couple of his videos. Well, I'm going to go, guys. Go Cardinals.